Hi guys, welcome down to Quest for the Open Q&A. So we asked questions just today about what do you want to find out about our journey and about our Quest for the Open that happened, well, finished officially yesterday, because that was when Open Qualifying was. If you don't know the scores, please do go and check out the roundup. Already on it because no longer can I talk about it. So I'm here with Pete Finch. It's nice to get him back on the channel because it's been a while. And we asked questions on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We've already done one Q&A on Pete's channel. Go and check it out. I might have had a slight rant, but now
it's a good rant though. It's a high quality rant.
Now I said only nice questions, so I'm only going to be nice now. This is on Pete's Facebook. Do you want to read them out this time?
Okay, I'll read them out. I'll go for it. So, first question, Glenn Smith. Having played or watched, in my case, the qualifier, is there anything you would have done differently to prepare for it now that you know what to expect? Hope the hand heals soon. Thank you very much. And make sure Rick doesn't get too down. It's been tough. It's been a tough 24 hours. Hope to see you both make a run for it next year. So, anything you've done differently to prepare?
Yeah, I think there'd been two things I would have done differently to prepare. Is I would have played in much tougher conditions on more occasions. So yesterday was probably one of the longest golf courses I've played in the 10 months of playing. And I needed to play much. In fact, this is quite interesting. Going back to Burr Hill, where we did the second-hand challenge, that was very similar conditions to yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unpredictable wind on a very long golf course. I need to play in those conditions as much as I can with as many people watching as physically possible. That's what's going to make me better for this year.
It's got to be tougher, hasn't it? Because the courses that we've played in kind of the tournament preparing for this, certainly when I kind of stopped 6 weeks ago, the courses that we were playing, some of them were kind of tricky, but they were all kind of 6'2", 6'3" yards.
Much shorter golf courses.
They were kind of shorter with smaller greens, which has its own difficulty. But we were shooting some okay scores around there, a couple under level, a couple over every now and again. But it was relatively steady. But yesterday was a open qualifying course, and it played like an open qualifying course. You know, there was only one person under par yesterday.
I think there was two at Fairhaven.
Two people under par out of how many players?
I think 100,
so
something like that.
100 professionals and top amateurs. You know, only two managed to get on the par. It's tough course.
Much tougher golf courses than what we've been playing on during the journey, and it's not. It's something that we need to factor in, or even when we do play these potentially shorter golf courses, is play them differently to account for the lack of distance of them. Mm-hmm. So, you know, many times around some of these shorter golf courses, it's driver and honestly a flick with a wedge. We need to be going round that type of golf course in 6 under minimum. Honestly, we do, don't we?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like when we've shot 2 or 3 under and thought, oh yeah, we're the best golfers ever. Not quite. Don't tell, literally, we didn't think that. We just thought it was a confidence boost. Those scores need to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 under, because believe me, the golf courses compared to open qualifying off the back tees in the rough and the speed of the greens doesn't cut it unless you are 6, 7 under on these small events. No. So that's one thing, and then playing in front of as many people as possible. Because that made a big change yesterday.
Oh, it was huge, wasn't it? It was just a huge difference to have that many people watching. And
I'd expressed it before on the channel. It's like first tee nerves all the way round. Very different.
Question from Nigel Butler. I hope this has not put you off next year's Open Qualifying. And will you both be playing more top games? I like your videos so much. Thank you very much, Nigel. No, it definitely hasn't. I'm maybe kind of slightly different because I didn't have the roller coaster of emotions kind of yesterday, but it certainly made me obviously even more anxious to kind of get playing again and to even work harder for next year. It's kind of, I don't know, it's strange because I didn't have the chance.
Anxious or excited?
Excited, yeah. Anxious to get going. Anxious to get going, but excited at the same time. I really just want to get going with it. I feel that I almost kind of missed the opportunity to test myself yesterday, which I really wanted to have. Yeah. But I mean,
and I feel weirdly like I've come out of yesterday with a slightly tougher mindset. I think I can go into it. I'm looking forward to playing. I'm actually looking forward to playing now, knowing what that felt like. Because next round of golf I play, there'll be no one watching, there'll be no pressure, and I don't think I'm playing my best golf at the moment, in all fairness, and I don't even think if yesterday. And by the way, this is not about just the golfers that walk around. This was about the global scale of what was happening. I had emails and messages all day, which was amazing and lovely. Please don't ever stop that. That's just something we need to learn about. You've got to understand that, and this is, honestly, this is not taking any disrespect from any other golfer that was playing yesterday, not at all, not one single bit. But they possibly weren't getting as many messages around the world.
No.
And that's lovely. And it is lovely. And I need to turn that into a massive positive that I can thrive on.
I think that's the key.
Because that could be huge.
Oh, yeah. I think maybe what happened yesterday, and so we kind of had a chat about this, is all those messages and all those kind of well-wishers and the supporters, all that kind of pressure kind of went almost on top of you, when really with experience and when we start doing this more, we need to stop that going that way and actually get on top of it.
If that,
allow it to push it
and this is, you'll see this loads of times, because you'll see this when, like, let's say a sports team play at home, they've learned to take that fan base and that support and sit on top of it and let it ride them. That's what they've learned to do. Only with experience that can come about. Only with starting with nobody watching and a few people and more can that come about. And I can't wait to. I honestly, believe me, feel that I could thrive on that. I'm going to get to the stage where I want more and more support. But the thing that you can do right now is don't stop giving me support. Keep giving it me, because I just need to turn that into fuel to make me play better. And I'm rest assured it will do. And it will do with Pete as well. You know, it's just, we've just not seen that yet because he's not had a chance to give it a go under that circumstance. But I can't wait for it to
take it to fuel. I like that.
Oh,
a fuel source. You are a fuel source.
I want every comment to come in to just keep topping that fuel up. And that I think that's what it could get to.
Make us rev our engines.
Talk about being a psychologist. Ricky Shiels here for all your supportive needs. I don't know what that means. But the thing is, I do it with my students. I'll big them up. I'll give them all the confidence in the world, and they'll walk out on top of the world. I just need to be able to use that same idea, but on myself. Where we go next?
Question from William Bush. What was harder, playing your round, Rick, or Pete being injured a few weeks before? And who coped best with both, for lack of a better word? Disasters. Wow, that's.
Hey, don't beat around the bush.
Don't beat around the bush at all, William. Yeah, no.
Don't beat around the bush.
Bush by nature. Beating around the bush by nature.
No, in fairness, you've got an absolute point. It was a disaster. Yeah. It was a disaster. We had one guy pull out. We had one guy shoot 10 over what he needed to shoot. It was a disaster, and we don't mind. You know, I'd rather someone say that than what we had in the other Q&A. Who do you think coped better? I don't know. You will be the only people that could tell us that. We can't self judge that, because Pete will say me and I'll say him. We can't say that. Comment below. Who do you think dealt with their setbacks better? And only time will tell. Not right now. Not the day after. Can we say this? Not the day after it happened. Can we say what? Because this might. I might be on the front smiley happy, but deep down it might be really eating away at me. You're in that type of way where it's just like,
I'll keep it. Don't worry, I will watch over him for a while, just to make sure he's okay.
Eating my soul and my love.
Yeah, it was fine. That's fine. I got with it great. I actually thought yesterday I would be a hell of a lot more annoyed than I was. I was just excited.
You were excited. You came over to me when I first met you, skipping like a frigging schoolgirl who just finished for summer term.
Well, don't have a come back to that. I was just excited. I think by what are the 5 stages of grief? I can't remember, but I'd reached acceptance by that day. I was more annoyed kind of last week when I kind of knew that I wouldn't be able to play.
Am I stage 1 or 2 of this at the moment?
I think you're maybe in denial. I know that's one of them. You're in denial.
That is it. I'm in denial. I mean, Open qualifying's not happened yet. That was a practice round, right?
It could progress really, really quickly. I might get like a tearful phone call off you later on.
Not again. I think in our own ways we're going to cope with it, and we're going to cope with it fine, but only time will tell. Guys, that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for all your questions as always, all your support. Please do not stop giving us support. We need to just use that, and please don't stop. Don't ever think, certainly the 50 people that came and watched yesterday, do not think you did me any harm. You only did me goodness. I needed that. I needed to kick up the arse to say, no, Rick, you need to play good in front of people. And that is fine. I can accept that. And I'm going to invite all the 50 people that came and watched yesterday to a bigger and a better event. And I will show you so many birdies, it's untrue. Like too many.
You'll actually go away disappointed there was that many birdies.
You can say, not more birdies. No, but I'm excited. Guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We're going to do now a quest update about what we're going to do from this point onwards, and we're going to jump back over to Pete's channel. Don't forget to subscribe to Pete when you're over there. Please do keep subscribing to me. Otherwise, then it would just be the two driving range pros sat here in an empty room with a camera. Guys, thanks for watching. Do stay tuned. Lots more to come, and thanks to everyone for all your support. And we'll see you in the Open next year at Royal Birthday, because it's much more convenient for me.
I must be honest, I didn't. I thought Troon's well out of the way. It's a big commute.
I don't even like it. I don't even like Troon.
So they got one good hole.
Birkdale is literally around the corner. It just makes sense to do it next year.
Okay, good.
And I've not got a baby on the way, so...
Well
not another. I've got a baby on the way this year, maybe not on next year. We'll have a gap. No, I shouldn't be telling you all this information. Right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Hi, guys, welcome down to Open Qualifier. Yeah, but